Today we will venture far out into the solar system to explore Pluto's 5 moons. Thank you for watching. Let's begin. Pluto is a dwarf planet that orbits the Sun in the outermost region of the solar system called the Kuiper Belt. Pluto has a diameter of about 2,300 kilometers, or 1,400 miles, which is about half the size of Earth's moon. Pluto itself has 5 moons called Charon, Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra. These moons are believed to have formed by a collision between Pluto and another similar-sized body early in the history of the solar system. The impact would have flung material into space that eventually clumped together under the force of gravity into the family of moons observed around Pluto today. The largest and closest moon to Pluto is Charon. It has a diameter of about 1,200 kilometers, or 750 miles, which is almost half the size of Pluto. It is so massive that it affects Pluto's orbit, making them both revolve around a common point outside their surfaces. This point is called the barycenter, and it lies about 960 kilometers or 600 miles above Pluto's surface. Charon and Pluto are also tidally locked, meaning they always face the same side to each other as they orbit. Charon is a spherical body with a rocky core and an icy crust. It has a surface temperature of about -220 degrees Celsius, 364 degrees Fahrenheit, which is slightly warmer than Pluto's average temperature. Charon's surface is mostly covered with water ice, but it also has patches of ammonia hydrates and methane ice. Charon has a dark reddish region near its north pole called Mordor Macula, which may be caused by frozen gases escaping from Pluto's atmosphere and depositing on Charon. Charon also has a large canyon system that stretches across its equator, which may have formed by tectonic activity or an ancient impact. Charon's gravity is strong enough to hold a thin atmosphere, but it is too weak to prevent it from escaping into space. Charon was named after the mythological ferryman who carried souls across the river Styx to the underworld in Greek mythology. The other 4 moons of Pluto are much smaller and farther away than Charon. They orbit around Pluto and Charon in a complex pattern that prevents them from colliding with each other. The second moon in order of distance from Pluto is Styx. Its diameter is between 10 to 24 kilometers, or 6 to 15 miles. Which is roughly the size of Manhattan Island in the United States. Styx has a surface temperature of about -230 degrees Celsius, 382 degrees Fahrenheit, which is similar to Pluto's average temperature. Styx's surface is composed of water ice and possibly some organic compounds. Styx is irregularly shaped and has a highly reflective surface, indicating that it is covered with fresh ice. Styx orbits Pluto and Charon in a chaotic pattern that prevents it from colliding with the other moons. It was discovered in 2012 by astronomers using the Hubble Space Telescope. Styx was named after the river that separates the world of the living from the underworld in Greek mythology. The third moon is Nix. It has a diameter of roughly 32 to 113 kilometers, or 20 to 70 miles. This is about the size of Denver in the US. Nix has a surface temperature of about -235 degrees Celsius, 391 degrees Fahrenheit, which is slightly colder than Pluto's average temperature. Nix's surface is made of water ice and possibly some ammonia and methane ice. Nix has an elongated shape and rotates chaotically, meaning that it has no fixed day or night cycle. Nix orbits Pluto and Charon in a resonant pattern that keeps it stable, despite the gravitational influences of the other moons. It was discovered in 2005 by astronomers using the Hubble Space Telescope. Nix was named after the goddess of night and darkness in Greek mythology. The fourth moon is Kerberos. It has a diameter of 13 to 34 kilometers, or 8 to 21 miles. This is about the size of Washington, D.C. in the United States. It has a surface temperature of about -240 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is one of the coldest in the solar system. Kerberos's surface is mostly water ice, but it also has some dark material that may be carbon or organic matter. Kerberos has a double-lobed shape and a very bright surface, suggesting that it too is coated with fresh ice. Kerberos orbits Pluto and Charon in a resonant pattern that keeps it stable despite the gravitational influences of the other moons. It was discovered in 2011 by astronomers, once again using the Hubble Space Telescope. It was named after the 3-headed dog that guards the entrance to the underworld in Greek mythology. The fifth and farthest moon is Hydra. It has a diameter of about 50 kilometers 30 miles, which is about the size of Houston in the US. It too has a surface temperature of about -240 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, also making it one of the coldest worlds in the solar system. Hydra's surface is mainly water ice, but it also has some methane and carbon monoxide ice. Hydra has an irregular shape and rotates rapidly, meaning that it has a short day-night cycle. Hydra orbits Pluto and Charon in a resonant pattern that keeps it stable despite the gravity of the other moons. It was discovered in 2005 by astronomers using the Hubble Space Telescope. Hydra was named after the nine-headed serpent that Hercules fought in Greek mythology. These are the 5 moons of Pluto, each with its own unique characteristics and story. They are some of the most distant and mysterious objects in our solar system, and they offer us a glimpse into the past and future of planetary formation. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about Pluto and its 5 moons. If you did, feel free to show your support with a like or by sharing this video with someone you think may enjoy it. I would also love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you would like to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and be well.